Hello, and I greet you from my home. We have now had school closure since the 20th of March 2020. That means for many of our children, they've not been at school for 15 months. And the rest of our children have had an extremely disjointed period. We hope school will open once this wave starts to flatten, but we have no idea at this stage when that will be or how it will look. As a school, I feel Clark Junior School has been so lucky on a number of things. Having a team of highly motivated and passionate teachers, but also having some of the most progressive parents in the country in terms of beliefs of education. Parents, teachers, staff, students, we've pulled together as a team and have done a tremendous effort to keep up to date with the coverage of the curriculum, and I thank you for that. In the few glimpses of children we got before lockdown, we realised that whilst curriculum coverage had taken place, there were key concepts that were not grasped or fully understood. If these building blocks of learning are not firmly in place during the primary years, problems will arise all through learning. This is why primary education is so critical. We now have a 42-day lockdown, and I think as educators, and by that I mean us, parents and teachers, we need to think about what that means. We could just battle on much the same as we have before for the past 15 months with online and distance learning, ensuring curriculum coverage. Or, as well as that, we can see this as a golden opportunity to really consolidate those key concepts and ideas for your child as they benefit from focused one-to-one work. I think as parents we can no longer say, oh, it'll be fine once they get back to school. Our children will be facing a lot of difficulties and challenges, social, emotional, and academic. If we can give them a head start so that they know the basic concepts and have them firmly cemented in their minds, they're going to find all the rest of being at school and their future academic career so much easier. So I urge you to really find the motivation within yourself and within your families to take time to go over maths topics and games and ensure you're building opportunities for reading every day and playing games with your children. It may feel that you have covered a topic before. It's highly likely that you have. As to consolidate key concepts, we need to go over and over and over them again and again to make the foundations deeper. Often, when a child finds something hard to grasp, it's because they've not fully understood previous concepts. We need to rethink ways to create learning opportunities at home. We need to think outside the box of formal education and develop and grow our informal learning. Our new distance learning pack is a step closer to that. We have one theme that runs across the school and is guided by a TV show made by our very own teachers and students. Obviously, a child in nursery will access the information very differently to a child in an older class. But we hope this means children can find links to discuss in their different learning with each other in their families. We're trying to encourage skills of self-assessment, reflection and independence. We want you to take as active role as you can in your child's education. And this evening we have a Zoom parents workshop to think through these areas further. Our children are going to have a lot of adjusting when school reopens. If we can give each child an opportunity to get as far ahead now, over the next 42 days, as they can, it'll make everything a little bit easier for them. Please stay safe. Manage SOPs. Take time to review your children's learning. Try and think of new ways in your home to teach a concept your child might not have grasped. Think of a skill you can learn as a family. Singing, dancing, drumming, listening to Bible stories, an instrument, a game you can play. And stay in contact with us so we can go from strength to strength in our delivery, as well as inspiring and motivating each other as a whole school community. Lastly, keep on inquiring, keep on discovering, and keep on learning.